Please proceed.
Thank you. Senator Harp is correct. The Appropriations Committee is probably the hardest working committee in the building. The hours they put in are incredible, and I'm sure she would argue, like I, that this is probably the most important bill that this legislature puts forth. The budget of the state of Connecticut, the two-year biennium, is probably the most important thing we do. But if I may, this also reminds me of a movie scene in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles where John Candy and Steve Martin are going down the highway, and there's another car yelling at them saying, "You're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way." And John Candy and Steve Martin are going, what do they know, what do they know? And people are yelling at them, "You're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way." And they're saying, they don't know where we're going. Of course, we're doing fine. Everything's great. And they were literally on the wrong side of the road until two trucks come down and scare the devil out of them. Well, we haven't gotten to that point where we've gotten scared enough to decide we're going the wrong way. So we continue down the same direction on the wrong side of the road in a way that is not fiscally prudent for the state of Connecticut. So although use a little humor, the truth of the matter is we had a great opportunity, Madam President, to be bipartisan, as we did in the deficit mitigation package back in December, as we did, and not all of us voted for it, but in the gun legislation that was passed, as we did in the jobs bill. But I'm a little disappointed, being the ranking member on the Appropriations Committee, that we haven't on our side of the aisle seen anything since April 23rd, when the Appropriations Committee JF deadline occurred. So what's taken place? In the state of Connecticut, we have just about 8% unemployment, certainly higher than the national average. We've been rated by CEO magazine as in the bottom 50. It's one of the worst places to retire. We have the highest energy costs, highest healthcare costs, highest taxes. Yet we continue down this wrong way. We continue down this wrong direction of spending and taxing and hoping that there's no two trucks on the other side waiting for us as we approach our destination. The spending cap is like a yellow flashing light on that highway or on that road that says, "Caution, slow down." But we're blowing right through it, 80 miles an hour, and looking to go faster and faster with our foot on the pedal. The spending cap was instituted back in the early 90s, 91, 92, when this state instituted an income tax. And it was a way to hold the line and to caution the legislature and the administration, whatever one it would be at the time, that we can't continue this spending path. We can't continue this spending spree. We need to show some fiscal restraint. I would argue that the people watching home today have done that in their own homes. I would argue that businesses have done that time and time again. The only one who hasn't done it is the state of Connecticut. We're just going to keep going forward. We're going to keep spending. And in my mind, that's wrong.